Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to Week in Nintendo. Every Saturday I like to go back through the past week's biggest headlines so you can get yourself all caught up on all things Nintendo. If you're new here and you like these weekly news rundowns, make sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date on everything happening with the channel. And with all that out of the way, let's go through this week's Nintendo news. Monday, we learned that Star Wars Episode 1 Racer would be getting delayed on both PS4 and Nintendo Switch. The announcement of the delay came a day before the Switch version was supposed to release, Tuesday, May 12th, and the PS4 version had already been pushed back to May 26th. Developer Asper cited ongoing working from home requirements for the delay and promised to give updated release dates soon, and that all seems like a completely understandable consequence of our current situation, but announcing the delay a day before the game is supposed to release seems not so wizard. Tuesday, we got a release date trailer for What the Golf, which will be coming to the Switch on May 21st. The critically acclaimed game was previously only available on PC and iOS's Apple Arcade, where it became one of the most popular games on the platform, going on to win Best Mobile Game at the 2020 GDC Awards. Fans of WarioWare or Katamari Damacy should definitely give the hilarious, barely a golf game physics puzzler a shot. Wednesday, Bandai Namco kicked off another pretty substantial eShop sale with a decent selection of their titles being discounted by 60 to 80%. The sale will last through May 26th, and for you RPG fans out there, you can currently get Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition at 60% off for $19.99, which is a total steal. Also on Wednesday, we saw the Panzer Dragoon Remake patch version 1.3 release, which brings over a long list of improvements to the game. And we talked about this patch a few weeks back when it was first announced, but dragon animations have been improved, input lag reduced, and the game now runs at 60 frames per second. And it's great to see the continued support here after the game was apparently rushed to release the same day as the recent Nintendo Direct Mini, and I can't wait to get my hands on it once my copy from Limited Run Games arrives. Wednesday, we also learned from GamesIndustry.biz that Animal Crossing New Horizons is now the best-selling Switch game of all time in Japan with nearly 4 million units sold. That beats out the previous record of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's 3.7 million units, and New Horizons was the best-selling Switch game for the month of April in Japan, beating out Final Fantasy VII Remake. So the success of Animal Crossing New Horizons continues to be nothing short of astounding. Early Thursday morning, we got a surprise reveal for Paper Mario: The Origami King, which will be the Paper Mario series debut on the Switch, and it will be releasing July 17th. Even though there have been some recent rumblings of a new Paper Mario game, I don't think anyone expected Nintendo to announce it with a simple tweet outside of a proper Nintendo Direct. So this was a welcome surprise with very few confirmed Switch releases on the horizon for 2020. In case you couldn't tell from the name, Paper Mario's latest outing will be an origami-themed one, which seems to pit Mario against the evil Origami King with the series' signature comedic approach. The earlier rumors about the game hinted at a return to the series' roots on the Nintendo 64 and GameCube after fans voiced concern over the direction of the recent games in the series, and while we only have a 2-minute or so trailer to go by, that does seem to at least be somewhat true. Battle partners look to be making a return after they were removed from Sticker Star and Color Splash, even if they appear to just be generic ones for now, and the combat system seems to have been reworked, no longer relying on consumable items like stickers or cards to perform standard attacks. What we seem to have now is a ring system that rewards you with increased attack power for lining up enemies in a straight line. For me personally, I'm really excited for this game. I wasn't as hard on Color Splash as some were. Sure, the combat system was flawed and cumbersome, but the vibrant and creative charm really carried the game for me, and this latest outing seems to improve on its predecessor, and I'm just a big fan of the origami aesthetic. So what did you think about this latest Paper Mario reveal? Are you looking forward to playing a brand new Mario game this summer, or do you feel like this isn't a big enough departure from Color Splash or Sticker Star? Following the Paper Mario reveal, we got another article from VentureBeat's Jeff Grubb, who's been making a bit of a name for himself with a recent string of reported Nintendo rumors. Jeff claims that in addition to this new Paper Mario game, we'll also be getting the previously rumored 3D Mario remasters, as well as a Pikmin 3 Deluxe Wii U port this year. I will say that was a big part of my excitement around this new Paper Mario reveal. It lends credence to those previous rumors from last year, which also included mention of a 2D Metroid game, and I have to wonder what that last scene in the Origami King trailer was hinting at. The fact that Nintendo chose Mario wearing Samus's helmet for the very last scene of the trailer makes me think there's something more to it, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. As far as the Pikmin 3 Deluxe rumor, That's great and all, but where the hell is Pikmin 4? That game was supposedly near completion years ago, so I have to wonder what happened there, but hopefully getting a deluxe version of Pikmin 3 hints at Pikmin 4 being not too far behind. Thursday, we also learned that 4 more titles will be heading to the NES and SNES Nintendo Switch Online library on May 20th. The NES collection will only be getting 1 game with Rygar, while the remaining 3 will be heading to SNES. Those titles include the puzzle game Panel de Pon, the space western Wild Guns, and the run-and-gun Contra-like Operation Logic Bomb. With these latest additions, there are now over 80 classic games to play as a Nintendo Switch Online subscriber, and while it's no virtual console, we're getting there. To wrap things up, on Thursday, in a Eurogamer article covering the recent reveal of Unreal Engine 5, we learned that Epic's latest game engine has the same targets as Unreal Engine 4, so the Nintendo Switch will be supported as well. Unreal Engine 5 is expected to release in late 2021, and while we certainly can't expect the same level of performance as something like the PS5, it is nice to see Nintendo's middle-aged hybrid console being supported by the latest and greatest. And that does it for this week's Nintendo news. I will say that Surprise Paper Mario reveal got my hopes up that Nintendo might still have some heavy hitters to reveal this fall. Maybe we even see Breath of the Wild 2 make that holiday release after all. That would just be amazing. I mean, any year that we have a new Mario and Zelda game release on a Nintendo platform is one to be celebrated. And if you stuck around through all that and like what you saw, please consider liking and subscribing. And until next week, have a great weekend, play some video games, say goodbye to the beard, and I'll see you next time.